All right, everybody. RPM with you. Ultimate Trader Showdown. And we've got Gas on here today against Yankel from Australia. I want to welcome you guys, both of you. Thanks for stepping up. Yeah. And we got Gas filling in for the other guy. I forget his name, but he couldn't make it for whatever reason. So we got Gas stepping up. So
he paid me to take his place.
He did? Okay. And we got Johnny giving us a call here. Let's get Johnny on here. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, guy. Hey, Paul. How you doing?
I hope everything went okay.
Yeah. You know, little issues and stuff, just family stuff I had to take care of.
Okay, cool. So getting a little late start here, but that's all right. And hosted from this side, and we got. I guess you know by now, Gas had to step up and take the other guy's spot. But we got Yankel from Australia. He's UTS 1 on your left, and we got Gas is going to be UTS 2 on our right side. And I guess just me and you need to come up with some rules for today.
Well, I was thinking that, do something a little different. I know that the Yankel is Yankel from Australia, or is that?
Yep.
All right, so Yankel, hey, how you doing if you're out there?
Very good, John.
Hey, there you go, Yankel. Hey, Yankel, nice to talk to you.
Just call him mate, okay?
Mate, yes, mate, and that's Gas. How you doing, Gas?
Hey, buddy.
So I was thinking, and if it's up to you, it really depends. If it's up to the competitors if they want to do a longer ES challenge day. I would think that maybe we start it and we go to the close and we check in on them and we give them a little time to trade here. We'll check back and forth. We'll let them trade it out. We'll come back to them.
Or
something a little bit longer.
That's good for me because mate's got a 4:30 a.m. time in his home area.
That's what I figured. Maybe we might hear him start snoring on the keyboard.
I love it.
Yeah. So, I mean, if that's okay, we'll let it just go to the end of the day, and we'll give you guys a what we call like a $5,000 bankroll, which will enable you to buy up to 10 contracts. So we'll have a 10 contract maximum.
Nice.
10 contract maximum. I would like to do the blowout, to kind of keep it realistic. I mean, you continue you're trading with $5,000 in theory. Maybe a $1,000 drawdown. I know it's kind of tight with 10 contracts, but we also don't want to give you, I don't think it would be realistic if you're going to take a $2,000 loss on $5,000 during the day. So if you guys should try to stay within that, if you get down below $1,000, I would consider that a knockout. And that's pretty tight, if you jump on board. But I think it would be more realistic that way.
Hey, Johnny, what I was thinking, since I've got the screen in the broadcast right now, what we could do is we could get started for a little bit here, and then I could start broadcasting over on the Ultimate Trader Showdown channel, and then when you could take over the broadcast, the regular broadcast on Day Trading Radio for the rest of the day, and you could actually just, to go back to us, you could just pull up the UTS channel and listen to the Skype conversation and check in with them that way. You want to try that?
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds good.
And
it'd be good.
Yeah, I was going to say, and anybody who would want to check in on their own to see what's going on the UTS, they could just go to the Ultimate Trader Showdown and see it on that screen as well. During the day, you could actually have both up at the same time. Individual members could, so they could watch. After we flip over, and they could watch from there, and then you could do your regular broadcast. After we get started here, and then people could then continue to watch the Ultimate Trader Showdown challenge, and I could continue to host that a little bit. As we go, and then you could flip over and check. And just check in, and we could do it that way. And it might be a way to do this going forward. Might be pretty cool. So,
I think that's a good idea because we want to try to kind of iron out some of the details on this because it is a growing thing, and it's just I think it's a great idea. So let's just do that and see how it works today.
Cool.
And if you guys are ready, we'll just kick things off because we have a closing time. We'll call it. You know what? We could even call it 4:15. Let's just call it 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock would be fun.
You guys up for running all the way to 4 Eastern?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
The sun will be up.
Is that Yankel?
Yeah.
Is that Yankel? Get the coffee out, Yankel.
Yeah.
Get the coffee. Well, it's good doing an overnight session for you. So tell me, Yankel,
Yankel, see what I get.
We know a lot about gas, but Yankel, tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you? When did you start trading?
Rightio, I'm 26, married with 2 kids. Started trading with technical analysis about a year ago. Became a member with your site October. And I was trading since 08, but got really knocked in the 08 crash. But I wasn't trading technically, I was trading on sentiment and fundamentals, so that was nonsense. And look, I found futures, and I think that's the future for me.
Excellent. So we got a futures person who trades the futures. So you basically are strictly a futures trader?
Yeah, I reckon that's where I want to put my emphasis. I'm licking my wounds from my first bout, and back to the practice. And then I might also go into spot commodities as well, like gold.
Good. Well, it sounds like you got a good plan ahead of you. So how's your, and you said you're married with 2 kids. How old are your kids?
Yep. My oldest is 2, and my youngest is 9 months.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, both boys.
That's going to keep you busy. 26 years old, 2 kids already? Wow. Yep. Trading overnight futures?
Man, if he can make that work, that's awesome.
You don't get much sleep, do you?
I usually trade Europe, not the States.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the futures go overnight, so you're good to go anytime. Wow. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm glad that you are a member, and I'm glad that you've, stepped up. And of course, gas. Long time fan. I'm a long time fan of the gas chamber. Anyway, let's kick things off here. It's 12:45. We got 10 contract maximum RPM. You're hosted on your thing, so I'll let you actually. Definitely take most of the reign here, and I might just check in with some stock updates. But we'll do it here for a while.
Okay.
Get people familiar with the platform. They're Infinity platforms called the DOMs, depth of market. On the left-hand side, we have Yankel. Mm-hmm. Or what was that?
Yep, left-hand side, Yankel. Yep.
Left-hand side, if you're looking at your screen, is Yankel from Australia. On the right-hand side is gas. 10 contract maximum. On the lower right-hand corners, you'll see the areas. And don't forget to, what you're going to do is it's going to look real small to you if you don't increase your size. So put it to full screen. And you put it to full screen, you can see it really clear. Like, we always talk about RPM's high-quality video, and it looks pretty good. Good job.
It's all I got out of this little network over here. But people probably have a hard time, even if they go full screen on the DOMs, reading the numbers on there. But at least we can see where the market's at with that big bubble I've got on the chart there. Getting a little pop here, too.
I got a full screen, and it looks great.
Okay, great.
So you'll roll your mouse over the window, and you'll see a full screen tab come up, and then you click on that, and it'll go full screen, and you should be able to see it.
There goes gas already taking a trade there. He's up $12.50. So.
All right, so let's begin. Gas jumping the gun there, but that's good. 10 contracts max, $1,000 drawdown. Made the best trader win today.
I would like to point out too, Infinity Futures is, of course, a partner with the platforms and everything. If you guys out there listening, if you don't know about Infinity Futures, there's Infinity Futures links all over Day Trading Radio and also on the ultimatetradershowdown.com. If you'd like to sign up for a free trial demo account with them, definitely use that link. And if you decide to become an actual funded account with Infinity, you get a special discount price by going through Day Trading Radio and UTS. So definitely check them out.
Yeah, you'll talk to Andrew. Andrew's our man. And yeah, definitely, you could actually, when you download the practice platform, you could actually start trading live real time and actually get a whole feel of it without really risking your own money. So let's see, how are things going? I actually pushed this up in full screen so I could see it myself because I don't have it in front of me. So again, yeah. All right. I'm just going to check my stocks here, RPM, and just because I just got back into the office.
Absolutely.
I just want to check everything.
And we got actually just had Andrew from Infinity just sent me a private message. Just said he's sitting down. He loves this stuff. He says I'm sitting here glued to it watching, and says he can't wait to see us at the party too. So big shout out to Andrew out there. Good to see you,
Andrew.
Man.
He's going to be at the party. It's going to be good. All right, so what do we got here? I'd say the market's been grinding back up since the 1030 low here. We came right down to that support 1 pivot area. And we bounced off of that, huh? Right at 10. And now we have a pretty decent channel, upside channel.
You
probably put that trend line in here from 10:30 to 11 through 11:45.
Up 3.77%. Bravo India Delta.
I had a little wedge there that we broke out of too.
Baidu spiking to new highs on the day.
Oh, there's Andrew in the room right there. So you guys have any questions for Andrew? You know, some people already have the platform. A lot of people use the platform or are interested in the platform. Infinity's in the chat room there. And definitely you could instant message him. So I'm looking at, you know, as the match goes on, and again, you can see a couple of things on the screen. You can notice a minus red 1 on gases on the right-hand dom. That means he's short one contract. And one contract basically represents, you know, in a very layman's type of terminology is, with the Infinity platform, it's $500. You know, again, there's all kinds of you know, ways to describe this, but I like to just describe it if you for buying the margin. You know, really, you could use $500 to buy one contract in the simplest form of things. But it doesn't mean you can't open up an account with $500.
Spiking higher and heavy volume. Sandy, India, November Alpha.
Hopefully the audio's okay out there for everybody. How's the balance and everything?
Everything sounds good on my side, but I'm listening through Skype. And then we got Yankel on the other side. It seems to be. I'm curious on Yankel. Yankel, you're with us. How do you usually trade the ES? I mean, what do you look for? What do you currently look for to get a trade? Are you more of a short or long trader, or a trend trader? Or technically, you're more in technicals. I know that.
Yep. I basically use your system with the stochastics.
Okay.
But I try and only trade with the trend, and will only take counter trend trades when I see good divergence on the stochastics. That's what I've kind of come to the conclusion I need to do.
And when you say that conclusion, it's just about seeing it over and over again happen. You can see the stochastics pull back, the bounces. And it's probably like it gets to you after a while. It's like, oh, I need to do that. But again, you have to get through that mental barrier sometimes, believing in it.
Exactly. And patience. I think my real downfall was patience, holding on to the trade when it's going your way, not taking it off too early, and taking them off when they're not working. Yeah,
and I tell you, it's a hard thing for the emotional side of us.
Yeah.
It's like Gas just took another one off. He's up $25 total now. And, Yankel, you haven't made a trade yet, have you?
No, Gas is just building the commissions. And,
and that's an interesting. Well, also the commissions. What was it?
Sorry, Gas.
$4.50 a pop. Yeah.
$4.50 a round trip.
Yep.
So in and out.
This is a long match.
And it's a long match, right? Sometimes
I'm biding my time.
That's probably smart.
Time.
Yep.
Plenty of time.
So it's not going to be an exciting one from my end. You'll probably only see a handful of trades.
And there's Gas doing his hyper trading.
High frequency trading.
Yeah. Now remember, you guys, if you need to, you can throw up to 10 contracts on at one time. So.
Yeah, you have a 10 contract maximum. 10 contract maximum.
It could get pretty crazy. Imagine at 4 o'clock. Can you imagine that? If it's going to be interesting to see how this long-term match is going to play out.
Yeah, I might come back aggressive.
What we got here? So we see the Diamond Foods actually holding up pretty good here. Diamond Foods was we picked up that this morning, pulled back after Kramer trashed it a little bit, then we moved right up to $24. This could, end up being one of those scenarios where you watch that stock day by day just move a little bit higher.
I love that alert thing that Gas has. And Johnny, did you notice Apple new highs? Just keeps eating it up, man.
I was watching it from where I was, and I was like, "Oh my God, Apple just kind of makes you wonder."
Yeah, it wants 500 today, I think. It's not far off it.
Did you hear that the FBI released their file on Apple? I mean, Apple Steve Jobs founder. The FBI actually had a file on them because he was being considered for a position in the administration as a trade, someone in the trade overseeing on the board of trade or something like that, and
Right.
they had to do a file on him. And it was all about his drug use. They kind of did a lot of background investigation, interviewed a lot of people concerned about his religious beliefs and his drug use, and if he was, an alcoholic.
Yeah.
It's funny.
You would think that wouldn't matter. I mean, considering what he did with Apple. I mean, who else would be better qualified to give advice or whatever? I mean, you know what I mean? Who else would be better qualified?
It's stupid because you know what? The people that are trying to do this, all grew up in that same time frame, the 60s, the 70s, and of course they all experimented with drugs, or at least the majority of them did. That's what you did back then. So how could they just
Yeah.
It's ridiculous when you look at someone's, and you look at trying to nail them to a cross based on their past,
Yeah.
being a kid.
I would say even if he was currently an alcoholic and a drug addict, look what he did with Apple. I mean, who's more qualified? I mean, you know what I mean? And I think it's kind of irrelevant. I mean, who? It's like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs. I mean, who's more qualified to represent, the true, American entrepreneurial system, I mean, but yeah, it sounds like a lot of dirt being brought up and everything. That's a shame though for his family, because if there's any negative press over it and the guy's dead, it's a shame,
Yeah. We've got a question here. Explain the bottom right numbers. The bottom right numbers. Is this the current trade and the cumulative trades that have added up? So right now, gas on the right-hand side is up $75. Overall, the trades he's taken off the table closed out. And you can see the red number, minus 25 there, is basically a trade that's active right now. He's long two contracts. The plus 2 represents 2 contracts. I mean, he's looking for the market to pop up here. He has a... it's pulling
it
back
does
a
look
little.
pretty good full screen. I just went full screen on the other computer here to look at it, and you can pretty much see it. If you do go full screen, you can see the numbers a little bit better. And yeah, exactly what Johnny was saying there. We've got the number that's moving actively on the left, and Gas's case is red right now, and that's his active trade that he's on. And the other number is his cumulative profit, or P&L, up to that point. Those are the ones on the right. I guess you'd call them the realized gains and losses. Yeah,
that's it. Realized. Hey, GIS. Someone mentioned the GIS, General Mills. It did pull back a little under 39 today. Now pushing back up to 39. Honestly, love this position down here. I think it was just it's basically putting in maybe a possible decent candlestick today that's going to give us a nice reversal candlestick. Everything's lined up on General Mills. I like it here. It looks like a little on the 5-minute chart, a little inverted, definitely an inverted head and shoulders pattern playing out, and everything looking fine on that. So gas here, holding on to that trade. He's long 2 contracts, and now the current trade going against him. And I figured out Yankel's strategy here.
Yankel's just going to let gas go negative and win by default.
It's a psychological game.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to be short, but I made it a platform error. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah, I was wondering though. I was like, everything seems to be a little overbought. I wonder, I believe that. Yes.
Yeah,
market looks heavy to me.
Sometimes the blue and the red, they kind of look the same.
Hey Johnny, for your listeners out there, every time Muddy Waters or Seeking Alpha comes out against FMCN, Focus Media, it's an opportunity to go long. Look at it this morning. I made a 200 off it.
Well, let me take a look at it.
FMCN.
FMC. Of course, I don't have it on the screen there, but yeah. Oh man, look at that thing. Yeah, that's ripped.
Yeah, every time they push it down, it's an opportunity. It's a great company.
Platform error. And GIS here, $39. I would like to see this one reverse, push back above 39.20, put in that hammer time, throw on some MC hammer, and we're good to go. And the Brazilian foods pulled right back down where we expect it to pull back. I think this is the level. Not today. Tomorrow is the really a good entry level on Brazilian foods.
Yankel just went long 4. Got a bracket in there.
Oh, nice. The Yankel.
Oh, yeah, Leo in the room there just mentioned that it's like a 20-some second delay in the broadcast. Just refresh the stream. Typically, it's going to be between 5 to 10 seconds. Should be a little bit better. Hey, John, I was looking at ADM today.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that.
Yeah, I did. It just kept popping up, on the HOD alert. I noticed it took off right around 10:45. It just
MCP Molycorp spiking lower.
took off. I don't know if you want to take a look at it longer term. Opinion.
Yeah,
development issues at Molycorp.
I mean, that's definitely a good stock. 60-minute was. I mean, yesterday, day before yesterday, we really set up.
Lower on announcement of class action suit.
It does look good. All these stocks, the ADMs, the Alcoas, the AKS Steels, I'm going to call them the big component type of stocks, the big Dow stocks. They're all in this base, they're in a base, and they haven't really broken out of their base yet, which kind of, you put that in the back of your mind thinking that, if these things ever got in a very bullish phase, that's very positive for the overall markets, and that hasn't happened yet.
Nice trade, Yankel. He's still long, but it's working. Gas just trying to break even on the same trade.
He got the nice pullback on the short-term stochastics there. He took that to entry, got that pop, $100 like that in the bag if he takes it off.
Yeah, he just got 150.
Continues to push higher. 1350.
I took it off because we got oversold.
Yeah, we got short-term
resistance. So I'm being conservative.
You mean
nice
overbought?
Trade.
You mean?
I mean overbought.
Yeah.
Make that mistake all the time.
Now, Gas, you're trying to go short, right? 11:38. You're trying to go short there, Gas.
Sure.
There he goes. All right, Gas just filled at 11:38. I'm sorry, 13:50. What am I saying? 11:38.
Yeah, I know, 11:38. What the hell is going
Nice
on?
round number.
Oh, and it's going against Gas. Cricket's coming in. 13:50 here. 13:50 and a half.
Yeah, we got a little delay. We'll fix that.
Yeah, it's pretty typical, about 10 seconds or so. 5 to 10 seconds, depending. If it's really far back, you guys can try to refresh the broadcast, and it should catch you up a little bit better.
GIS here pushing back above $39. GIS back above $39.
How much does Yankel have?
$150. Yankel's up $150. He's flat on his positions right now. Gas is short too. And
pretty close match so far.
Yeah.
Gold right now has fell off that 1750 level. Right now we're talking 1728 spot. Excuse me, 1741 spot 5 last again. That's below that 1750 level. Looking at crude now down below $100 a barrel. 99.87 last up buck.
You notice the strength in the TVIX the last couple days? I mean, that has been it's been holding good strength as the market's been pushing up. It hasn't been selling off. There's something going on here. There's definitely a divergence happening.
Yeah, you were talking about that yesterday. Same case.
Yeah, it was clear yesterday, and then today to see that, as the market was actually moving up on the good news, TVIX was moving up too. It was like, whoa. And some serious volume in it today too. TVIX, some good volume. Let me take a look at the volume on that a little closer.
Gas just took that trade off. He's at 125.
About 100% volume on the day. So we're already at the 100% volume, average daily volume, and it's at 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Apple giving a little bit up in an orderly fashion, pulling back. 494.21. I'm sorry, 493. As I speak, here comes volume and Apple pulling back. 493.80.
Apple's a leading indicator.
Yeah, an expensive stock like that too. When you see that kind of volume in it and movement, it kind of just shows you the strength, in the market. People willing to, put that much money. Now, both you guys are in trades now. Both of you short. Gas is short 1. He just took his off, and Yankel is hanging on to 4 short at 49.75, and in the green so far.
Again, nice short. Why does my thing keep on going off here? Got nice short. And again, the indicator's working out nice for Yankel. Yankel, nice composed trader we have here. FIO here.
That's what I'm trying to work. Can I say, John, I also use MACD histogram.
All right.
And I add that for divergence. Just, if you see that going down, or price is going up. Vice versa.
FIO here popping here on volume. FIO popping on volume. RPM, what does FIO Fusion do?
I honestly don't know.
All right, I thought
I can look it up though.
I mean, they're a new company. It's Steve Wozniak.
Mm-hmm.
His company. He works with. It's supposed to be like highly integrated into Facebook. I never really studied it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Static hard drives. Something about it,
Fusion IO, right? FIO. $24.20.
So, what do you call him? Yankel took his profit. He's up to $200. And again, gas here hanging out at 212. A neck and neck race here, but both of these traders are just doing the right thing.
I think it was poor discipline for me to take that trade off. I think we got more downside.
And gas is short 1 again. And trying to cover at 49, right, gas? Looking for just a half a point. Looks like it might get it here. Okay, Fusion is a media software. product. That's what they're saying. Michael Massey Trading. Yes, we will subtract the commissions as if it were like a real deal. We'll subtract those commissions at the end of the match. So I would say that Gas might be just a little bit behind because he's traded more contracts. Almost even match here, 212.50.
You know what? You could do that. I know some people. What we want to do is get these traders to make continue appearances on the Ultimate Trader Showdown. Gain a following, become good, and I know some people in the room say they're going to start to shadow these traders. It'd be interesting to see how that works out. Looks like we got an upward channel going. Did we lose? We lost?
It looks like it went out just for a second. And that always happens at 10 minutes after 1 for me, John. And I don't know why.
Maybe they refreshed their servers.
It happens it seems like every single day that I do the munchie, or if, on Fridays, it happens at about 10 minutes after 1.
That's the Russians.
Yeah. It comes back on its own, though. For weird, it's just weird. It came right back on its own. And I've checked everything. There's nothing here doing it,
Can you scroll out on your chart a little?
Yeah, a little bit larger time frame, you mean?
Yeah.
I got a couple of trend lines, some crazy stuff from back earlier in there. And that top one there is probably irrelevant now. I had like a channel drawn.
Well, that's a little too... No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I've got it scrunched.
No, not that one. Do it. Get a little closer. Let's see those candlesticks a little bit better. They're good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've got it so they can read the numbers on full screen, at least on the DOMs, but the chart is a little
the chart? They're just blowing up on us. Cablevision looking interesting. CVC, we're still right around our entry level, 1489. VMware here pushing new highs on the day. Diamond Foods stuck up here at 23 and change. I gotta look at that chart. I meant to look at that when I got back in here.
Rookie Trader just had a pretty good idea there. He said DTR could fund a couple of accounts and just let the traders trade in simulated live mode, so the fills would be very much similar to the real thing. But John, we were talking about possibly actually allowing people to trade with real money eventually, which would be taking another whole nother level. I think people are going to come out of the woodwork then, right?
Yep, yeah, that's just going to be something that we do right after we get the HPS set up. So it's just all these projects we're trying to get out there, and I think that's just on the back burner until we get the HPS site up, and then I'm going to work on getting the account set up and doing the live Ultimate Trader Showdown. Win Rockstar's money. You get to trade with it. Split it 50-50.
And today we're experimenting for the first time to nice long show, so we'll keep these guys on, and we'll go till the close. Should be neat. Looks like gas.
By
is
the way,
short.
Rockstar, I want to tell you that was great what you did for MR Land yesterday.
Oh yeah, no, I was thinking about him. I like that guy, and we always talk about him and what he gives. He deserves it.
Good man.
Yeah. All right. Got here. See, the market's kind of grinding back up. You notice that we have, we have that scenario every single day. We get that gap. We get that from maybe 9:30 to 12 o'clock pullback, and then we grind the rest of the day. It's been like that. If you look at the charts for the last, the last week or so, we've had that early mornings, pullback, and then the grind back up.
I kind of like to watch this 1:15 time when people get back from, I guess, lunch.
I just got a news article here. Gene Munster making his call to Apple. Could have hit $1,000 a share.
$1,000 a share on Apple.
That's what. That was 2 years ago. He made that call. Piper analyst Gene Munster agreed that Apple could hit $1,000 a share.
You don't want to hear my Apple story.
Well, now that you let into it.
In 2004, I bought my brother an iPod. I'm sorry. The music player. Anyways, they didn't have it in stock, so I bought 2,000 shares at what was then $24, which now would be $12.50 or something like that. Anyways, I sold it because it wasn't moving. What an idiot I am.
Yeah, well,
this moves.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories out there like that.
Oh yeah. Gas is short 2 at 49, and it's going to get some a little bit. Pit got a little crazy there just a few seconds ago. So, John, when did you want to switch over? I could keep these guys and flip over to the Ultimate Trader Showdown site. When did you want to do that? You want to keep going a little while, or?
Yeah, let's hang with these guys for a while. Because it's interesting. They're making money. Mm-hmm. To pull up my futures and just start shadowing them.
Yeah. Of course, they're opposite of each other right now. We got. We got Yankel is long 3 at 49.75, and gas is short 2 at 49 even.
Well, it looks like I feel like there's more upside grindage here. We just seem to be grinding higher again. But again, we have the market under a microscope right now. That's for sure. Whenever you do this, the futures trading, you're watching tick by tick, and you see the money on the screen. It becomes torturous just to watch it.
There's ADM new highs.
Good call on that. Sometimes I find it even good sometimes to take a trade, get up, walk around, go outside, let it go, because you get so emotional sometimes watching that. And I'm sure, Yankel, you're probably going to agree with me. Lots of times you just get frustrated because of the chop. You start thinking too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The chop will kill you.
The chop will kill you.
Apple bouncing a little bit. 94.83 was it 94.50?
Where's my KMI? KMI up 24 cents. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Yep. 1349. So we still got plus the Yankel's long 3 contracts at 49.75, basically where we're at, and gas is short 2 contracts at 49. So it's a.
Let's see if I can fix up my chart here for a minute.
Not liking this short too much at the moment.
Yeah, you got to go stochastics grinding up. Got this 1350 area, which is it's a decent number on this market. We got Cablevision here pushing a little higher, and again, there's something about this Cablevision that just something's up here. Guess I need to get lunch too. I'm running around crazy today. Cablevision seems like, if you guys take a look at Cablevision on your charts, I'll show it to you in a few moments when I get back on the air. But Cablevision's starting to make a move.
Looks like that 50 and a quarter was a high back around around 8 o'clock this morning, I guess it was, and I just extended that line over, and that seems to be where we pulled off just a few minutes ago, at 50 area, 50 quarter, 50 half, somewhere along there. I got my chart really scrunched up, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly where that level is. A little popcorn coming in. Diamond Foods climbing back up again.
Oh yeah. So was that
a 40% haircut on that thing today?
40%.
Yeah, it's just
so again, I got you the. I mean, I has no choice but to get you and Dixie the honeymoon suite. That's what Best Western.
I love it.
Does it have a vibrating bed, John?
No, but it's coin operated though.
Oh man.
That's right.
Looking forward to it, man.
A couple of used condoms under the bed. Nice.
Oh.
Hey, I got to watch the show from last night. I'm so PO'd that I missed it.
Oh, the other night.
It sounded great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a once in a lifetime event. I had to find
just to hear your passion about it. John, it was great.
It was those 1 in 500 room raid shows that just you can't stop but watching it when it's happening.
I'm about to lose my cookies here.
I see that.
So you don't have a set stop underneath you, above you, and it looks like Yankel's taking this trade off. So you're trying to hold on. Yeah, it's a little choppy here, a little choppy coming out of that 1 o'clock area. Diamond Foods grinding back higher.
So both you guys have realized profits of $237.50.
Wow, they're dead even.
Yep, but gas has got $100 in the hole here on this one. This trade, $62.50. It's 3 contracts short.
It's not over yet.
No.
Oh, it's long. Yeah.
Gas, why don't we go get brekkie after some breakfast?
Yeah, the sun coming up there? Not yet.
No, pitch black.
Pitch black.
I was telling him I spent my honeymoon in his country.
Ooh, nice. Whereabouts in Australia you live, Yankel?
Melbourne, which is down in the southeast.
Okay. Did you go there, Gas? Did you go in Melbourne?
Yeah, I spent 3 weeks there.
Oh, it's one place I haven't been. Australia.
They got a place, I forget the name right now, but it's like Fort Lauderdale. Maybe Yankel, you can tell us. It's
Fort Lauderdale's in Florida.
Yeah, but it's in Australia. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but Very commercial
Surfers
area.
Paradise.
Yeah, that's it. What is it?
Surfers Paradise.
Yeah,
Surfers Paradise.
Yeah, I was there.
Brazilian foods here popping a little. And again, we're just in
Very
discussions with Brazilian foods. Talking to some people about Brazilian foods. I saw some people starting their positions down here off the 200 period moving average. It's putting the hammer right now. The 60, the daily set up. Could be the ultimate area before the run to 25. So that's good. I want to just see how the end of the day here. When we talk about Brazilian foods, and again, I'll focus more on this when we get back on, the candlesticks that Brazilian foods put in are usually markers on the stock that give a good reversal indication.
S&P cash just it just broke out the highs for today. Looks like, and it's that ADM that I was just mentioning. It's another high on that. Nice pop in CCJ. Just happened. And the market definitely pressing up near the highs again. Gas is still short.
Even a minute 030. Even a minute on the manometer 030.
Gas is planning to add to those shorts a little higher, 50.75 and 50.50. Yankel is getting a nap.
Yankel's dozing. VRTX here, ramping on volume. VRTX ramping on volume. Brazilian foods here continue to push higher. Qualcomm here starting to ramp up here. Diamond Foods not that far off the highs. General Mills here hanging at $39.
Chesapeake Energy, CHK, that came out with some news earlier while you were gone, John. Cutting production.
Okay.
And they got a nice ramp up and hit the 22
60 area.
Yeah,
almost.
65, yeah, or somewhere in there.
Pulled back to 22.36.
Yeah, and Mr. Land actually came out with that news, and it just sat there for a good 5 minutes before anything happened, and then you could see the volume just poured in, and it ramped up.
Hey, I think we're way ahead on when it comes to news and how the market disseminates news. It's like even yesterday we talked about, some of the news breaking in Europe, and it's weird. You expect the market to run, it doesn't run, and 5 minutes later it starts to run.
It makes me think that the news sources we have. Here comes the crickets. Here we go. New highs.
And
news sources we got are good.
Yeah.
I think everybody else about 5 minutes late. CNBC and all those guys. A few to maybe 5 minutes late on a lot of stuff. So I think that's good thing to know. Yeah, well, here comes the crickets here. This one's really going against gas right now. He's down. He's negative now in his account. So.
Well, he's either going to repair or bail.
He's still got 4 cars he could throw some more on if you wanted.
Yeah. Should be interesting. I want to take a look on my charts because I don't have it up. I'm bringing up my 5-minute chart. KMI here, Kingdom Morgan. Still looking good. The KMI, high probability set up from yesterday, starting to play out now, starting to move up. Looks good. Might want to add to that one.
What are you thinking, Gas?
Gas, I reckon we'll get a turn soon. Hold tight. I'm being serious. In my humble opinion.
Gas, you with us?
I didn't hear that.
Barely.
I find it pretty amazing that Dr. Gas can trade right from the operating room. What do your patients think of that, Jim?
Actually, true story. This week, I had to make a phone call to this lady who she literally couldn't walk up 8 steps without getting short of breath. So anyway, she shows up the next day and she goes, "So what did you do when I told you that?" I I told the nurses I wouldn't be in tomorrow. Actually, it turned out very well. She was very appreciative and did very well. Had her knee scoped.
A lot of doctors, right? We have a cat fixer. You guys met Cat Fixer out in Vegas. He operates on. He's a vet, but mainly specializes in cats, and he tells me stories all the time how he's operating on cats, and he has their station on and placing trades.
I like, John, how people wish you luck when you go to the doctor. What luck exactly do you need when you go see a doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think your luck is run out if you're on the way to the doctor. That's why you're going.
Good luck. Have fun, they say. I like how they say, yeah. Have a nice flight. Yeah, you too. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going home.
I like how RPM uses his vet for his x-rays, though.
Oh, man, they have a lot better equipment. They're cheaper. They use the same technicians to read them.
You stick your arm in there? Stick the arm on the machine?
No, they have a full x-ray. The whole deal. And then the x-rays are digital. They go to this, like, national, read the x-ray location or whatever, and then they have professionals read the x-rays, and they give back the results. A lot of places do that, right, Gas? They have third parties that
Actually,
read
it's traded publicly, that company.
Oh, really?
I can't think of the name, though, at the moment.
We're pushed right up against this resistance 1 pivot area, 1351. We got both of them pretty much loaded up on their shorts. 4 contracts short on Yankel, 6 contracts short on gas, which has been holding the short since 1349. So,
and there's the crickets.
Crickets coming in here. Market's been showing some decent strength. I tell you, the VIX is holding up considering the move from 1030 to now 130. A 10-point move on the ES here. And I tell you, not seeing any real downside action here on the VIX.
That's basically divergence, right, John?
It's the volatility. Yeah, but it's divergence that's playing out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's good because I haven't been. It's not normally that I follow it. When you start following and start to see how it acts each day, like, oh, market's moving up, the VIX is moving down. Oh my God, this is awful. All of a sudden, we're starting to see the VIX hold strength as the market continues to grind higher. And then when it really the market starts to pull back, the VIX really starting to spike higher. So we're starting to see a little divergence there.
So would that indicate basically we're nearing maybe some type of short-term top? I mean,
I could be. I mean, I don't study the VIX as much as the next person, but I definitely like it down here.
that is strange because normally they work the opposite. As the market rips higher, the VIX drops. The volatility basically drops, right? So
yeah,
and they're coupled together, and then the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be indicating something. It'll be good to learn from it, Whatever happens over the next few days, and that will be something we put down in our memory banks and our notebooks and saying, hey, what's the relationship with the VIX and the price? Once we start to see a divergence, maybe that's a signal of something coming. And now they're both short here. We're starting to break back down. We didn't get through that 1351 really.
Mm-mm.
See if this is what's gonna happen here.
Dow's up about 26 points, and Nasdaq's up about 12. Still positive on the S&P cash, about 3.5.
The market is definitely trending.
XY, Occidental Petroleum announced a dividend increase of 17% annually. Oscar X-ray Yankees dividend by 17%.
All right, I need to figure out. I want to figure out what to eat here. RPN, can you just carry this for 10 minutes while I just go next door and get a sandwich, and I'll bring it right back.
Absolutely.
All right.
Go for it.
All right, thanks.
All right, guys. Well, we got about an hour in so far. 1:35 Eastern, and we've got our first really long-term match we're trying to do. We got Yankel on the left, and we got Dr. Gas on the right, and they're both short. Gas is short. He's basically break-even here. 6 cars. And Yankel on the left, short 4. He's got a stop up there in the 51.75 area. Looking for a couple of points. Looks like looking for 13.49 for cover on his 4 cars. And Gas is just kind of doing the gas thing. the gambler in him. It looks like both of these guys are going to get some... both of these trades might work out. Realized profits 237 versus 237.50 versus 237.50, but Gas is showing negative on his current trade right now, and Yankel is up between 50 and $100. So every couple of ticks is about $100. We just got 4 cars on.
Come on, Stochastic. RPM, do you ever try and read the tape on the dome?
You mean just watch the actual ladder itself and try to figure out what's going to happen?
Yeah, and the volume, ask, and bid.
Yeah. I think that's kind of rigged, to be honest with you.
Yeah, a lot of fake stuff.
Yeah. It definitely does. There's machines that are putting those trades on and taking them off, just as a magnet. It's factored in, But then there's also real trades involved in there. And of course, if it ever hits, it is a real trade. But the stuff that's real far away, I have a feeling that it's completely manipulation, to try to, make the computers react to it. It's a computer war is what it is.
Mm.
Yeah, if you sit there and stare at that, you can see those numbers constantly changing.
Yep.
Orders being moved around, put on, and taken right off. And
yeah.
So, are you normally, Yankel? Are you trading at night? I mean, in the morning, wee hours of the morning, like now, or are you?
No, more in the early-ish evening, from like 7 p.m. my time, which is the London Open.
Right. Okay.
And then the ES it's got good volume during Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to pose a question to the room. I notice a lot of you trade overnight US time, but that's Asia. How do you trade that? It's flat. I don't understand why people waste their time with that.
Yeah,
if they're making money. They're making money.
There's a lot of people. I can't
argue with that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in that chat room, like 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm in here a lot doing server administration and stuff when it's the only real time to do it. And I look over and there's always a good chat going. People in there trading.
Well, they're putting their fibs in. They're doing everything. It's amazing. If they can do it, power to them.
It's frustrating though when there's no volume. That's the thing.
Yeah. That's why I left the Australian stock market.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's not much volume or volatility. Mm-hmm. So why get involved with it?
Yeah, now the question is, are we going to push higher? Both of you guys are basically, you're going to win if you were to hold on to this trade, because he's short 4 and he's behind $162. You're break even right here. So if it goes against both you guys, you're going to win out on this trade. if it pops.
Oh, 20 minute down to the down.
On the other side, if it drops like crazy, he's got 2 extra cars on, so it's gonna all depend on how you guys manage this. If
20 have been now after that, or the off of that, spinning it down to the nose, 20 minutes off of that, half, 20 minutes. 20 minutes half.
It's pretty neat. Ben Lichtenstein has a completely different voice during his interview that he does when he's doing his market call.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was the same guy.
It's the same guy, yeah. Intel just sold off here a little bit, some volume. I was watching Intel pull back to 200 period moving average in 1 minute. Diamond Foods is doing a sideways action. Still holding solid.
Here. Video 41, skin 0 half 080. Oh, half at 080.
He would be a great auctioneer. But his prices would probably be really too high.
I took it off flat.
Oh, you did, yeah. Okay, so you're at 237.50, and you're sitting on that for now.
Sitting tight.
If gas,
you get nervous.
Yeah. If gas were to just get flat in his trade here, he would. He'd lose about half of his realized profits right now. Gas, you still with us? Are you administering the gas treatment to someone?
I'm in the gas chamber.
Oh, you're in the gas chamber. Okay.
Does Florida still have capital punishment?
It has rain, I'll tell you that.
And alligators.
So it's a 14-hour flight from LA to Sydney. So we took sleeping pills, right?
Yeah.
Slept all the way there.
Yeah.
Anyways, we took the same sleeping pills when we flew from Australia to Tahiti, and it's only about a 2.5-hour flight. I had to carry my then bride through the airport. She couldn't stand up.
Crazy, man. Hope you didn't drink with them.
Real close.
Yeah, it was 1 beer and 2 pills was the prescription.
I track travel pills, and if I drink, I'm finished.
Oh, I've been down to the top of that, already up now.
There's a question for you there in the chat room. It says, Smith Dog says, RPM ask this guy if he likes a cat empire.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the cat empire?
They're a band.
The what?
A band. Music band.
Oh, it's a band. Oh, okay. Rock or what kind of music?
Oh, it's hard to describe. It's like a acid jazz.
Kind of like
funk.
fusion? Kind of fusion and funk?
Yeah, fusion funk kind of thing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now you got to find some RPM and play it.
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Acid jazz. I like that combination.
Yeah, that's more like Jamiroquai, but I don't know. Funk, acid jazz kind of, yeah. Don't hold it against me if I'm wrong with the definition.
Sounds like an interesting combination. So I guess gas.
Usually.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask Gas if he trades the ES day in, day out.
I think it trades him more than anything.
I like the ES between 3 in the morning and about 7 a.m. actually.
Yeah, that's Europe. It's much smoother.
It's starting to work for this is starting to work for gas. He's a break even here. Almost break even here.
30.
A little pullback, a little bit of popcorn.
Oh, even bid it over 30. Bid gonna hand you back. Stand here now to bid over bid. Oh, even bid it over 30. Oh, fading it down. 70 minutes. So 9.5 bid with the 970s. I figure if you can plan for it, it'd be a little different.
And gas just locked some in there.
9.5 bid at 0 with the 970s and the 980s traded. We are talking 49.5 bid at 0.
Nice patience there, gas.
9.5 bidding on him at 0 even.
Now he is up 362.50.
70 bidding out with the 80s and the 90s trade. I know what you mean. 970 bidding on him at 0.
And we're getting the pit is coming back to us through Johnny's Skype. Actually, he's got his figured out where he can pipe his audio back through the Skype connection he's on, which is pretty cool.
On him off. We've been now with the 970s and the 90s trading. We are. That's right. We are at 0. Now video on him off at the 0. Alright guys, let's take a quick look across the board here now. Just got back from break here, guys. Talking here now. S&P, continue to hang them out up on near high print. I'm also watching this dollar. It's actually starting to catch just a bit of a bid here right now, guys. Once again, keep an eye on that for you here. With gold, silver up here right now. Gold pulled back just a bit here now, guys. Talking here now. Back below here, guys. At 1745 level. Actually went vertical to the count, ladies and gentlemen. On that 30-minute balance here, guys. Lower extreme was
sounds like we got some kind of weird feedback going on as well.
9.5, 930s trade. 90 to the 9.5.
All right, now gas is long here at 49.75. It looks like, and
down, ladies and gentlemen, daily M30. Let's take a look at that 5 minute, 5 minutes vertical as well to the downside. Once again, is on a move.
And Yankel is just sitting tight. Now, Yankel, have you got a particular entry in mind, or?
Yeah, I'm tossing up between the long if I get a stochastic cross. I think we're holding 100 moving average. But we might get the 8 crossing the 45, the Kaneko cross. Kaneko cross.
Yep.
And so I'm looking at that just for confirmation on that. So we could go downside. Could go either way. Bottom line.
How do you like the Sierra charts with the Infinity Futures package?
Amazing. Unlike anything else in Australia. So that's part of the reason I also came to futures, because I knew I could get good charts.
All right, so you're short 4. It's going against you.
Yeah.
Gas just took some profit there. He's locked in $400, and he's basically flat here. No cars on.
49 out now, number 1 present for you here, guys. Usually that's the case here, guys, when he gets tweets up bad in the early part of the day. Usually hangs out for the bulk of the portion of the day here now, trying to work back here, guys. All morning continues to be here for you guys. Once again, we are
just curious, any of you guys out there, are you sure, do you know if there's a way to cut down or manage the particular volume coming back on one Skype caller and a conference call? I have yet to figure out how to do that. I'm just asking people in the chat room if anybody knows.
Gold 9 out to the on the mop of the dough. Nine out to the on the mop of the dough. Even here now, guys. Once again, we've been street trade here now, guys. We are talking about an even been on the mop of the dough. Even bid. Even street trade number 9.
And now gas is long one.
Once again, number 9. 70 bid on the mop of the dough. Even here now, once again, number 9.
49.75. He's up on this trade. $12.50. Yankel is down $150 on this particular trade. If he stops out, it'll be a little worse than that.
Oh, yeah.
Realized 237.50. Gas is realized at 412.50. Just took another long, 2 cars at 49.75 with a 2 tick. Actually, 1 tick on one car and 1 tick on the other. 2 ticks on the 3 ticks. He's asking for 3 ticks to sell at 50 quarter.
Now video now, I'm off at the door. Video now, once again, I'm a 9.5. Put it on, I'm off at the door. Video now, guys. Once again, I'm a 9.5. Put it on, I'm off at the door.
Hey, Tomahawk. Yeah, he's just signed up for Skype there. I have the business version, which I pay for, but I do not see a volume adjustment on each one. It's kind of weird.
O's trading as well locally here now, guys. Once again, we've been on them off at the half here. Once again, I'm going to leave it out for you guys.
Man, a little bit of crickets here. First time I've heard cricket in a while. No popcorn in a while either. So, see if that's going to indicate anything.
9.5 been on them off at the even here. Once again, I'm a 9.5 been on them off at the O's here, guys. We are 9.5 bid.
And if you guys just joined us, I'm RPM, and we've got Yankel on the left and Dr. Gas on the right, doing an Ultimate Trader Showdown. It's about 10 minutes till 2 o'clock here Eastern Time, February 9th. Thursday, 2012. And we got Johnny has been on here with us as well.
On them off into the weaving here now, guys. Once again, I'm a 9 out, but then on them off into the weaving here now. We are 9.
Oh yeah, Tomahawk, you can adjust the audio in Skype, but the problem is you can't adjust for one particular caller. So when you have like a conference call. Tomahawk says under call. Okay, under call. Let's see.
9 out, but on them off into the weaving here now. Once again, I'm a 9 out, but then out for you guys. 970, 90, straight here now. Once again, I'm a 9.5, but here now. I'm off into the weaving. 9.5 video now for you guys. Once again, I'm off into the weaving here now.
I don't see a way to adjust separate ones.
You guys, we are 9 out.
There's Hard Pumper there, banging the table. BRFS, Brazilian Foods, banging the table.
9 out video now. Once again at O.
And the Diamond Foods still sideways action there. Diamond Foods 23.54.
Somebody been out for you guys with the 80s and the 90s trading.
Take a look at Apple. Apple sold off a little bit.
And I'm a 9.
Bounced right off the 200 period moving average on the 1 minute chart again. 493.34.
9 out for the Anonymado. Nine half video now, I'm off into the weaving here now, guys. Once again, I'm a 9.5 video now, I'm off into the weaving here now, guys. Once again, I'm a 9.5 video now, the 970s and 82 trade. 9.5 video now, I'm off into the weaving here now, guys. Once again, I'm an outright 9.5 video now, I'm off into the dough.
Yeah, absolutely there. Thank you very much. Ace of Spaces, Space Case, Ace the Space Case. Problem with that, I need a way to adjust volume on one particular caller. So I've got multiple people on with us, and I don't see a way to adjust
Up here now, local here
each
right now.
individual caller's volume.
141 handle here, guys.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah. That I know of.
Action here right now. I'm still watching this again, which continues to be on a hair lower here, guys.
Can't separate the audio there, Vintage Car Hunter. Attenuator is. I don't think you can do it. Let's see.
Rude after a bit of a.
And Michael Massey says there's no way to do it per caller. Yeah.
Hey, well, guys, once again, we are right now, guys, talking about 49 half bid. That's a 13.
I guess one way you could do it is if some way to run two versions of Skype at the same time, maybe. One call on one and one call on another, maybe. Then it would be hard for them to hear you. And they wouldn't hear each other. So, all right. So we got gas long one at 49.75, and we've got Yankel short 4.
970s here now.
And going against him a little at 49.25. So now remember, both you guys, you can do 10 cars if you need to repair a trade or go at it. Of course, we got a couple hours left.
And I'm a 49 half to the non.
Bullish guy says just hang up on you. Oh, that's Johnny's call.
Now, guys,
The one
like
that
video.
ooh, you're so close there. Ooh, that was a bad trade.
Yeah.
Yes, Yankel is down $12.50 plus commissions, and gas is up $4.87 minus commissions. Now what?
20 bid at Ohio.
Gas is looking to go long again at 50.25 if you can get it to fill.
High guys talking up offer. We are left on a buck up
Just
high
did.
print. Once again, that's an even bid now. 50 even bid at 50 half. Even bid on them off at half. Local bid once again. Even bid on them off at half. With you 20 straight, 30 straight. Half off for you guys once again. We're talking bid at half.
Yeah, their compression is on.
In our local bids here, guys. Once again, I'm going to leave it in our local.
Hey, Paul, I'm back.
Hey, Johnny.
Thanks so much. I need to starve it. I didn't have breakfast or anything, so
Yeah, I bet.
just shoveled down a chicken pot pie. And way to go! Who just took the James? Way to go, James! Taking the indicators, feeling good about it, and then picking up the Brazilian foods. We talked about Brazil. I can't wait. Whatever you want to, we'll switch over.
Okay. All right. What I can do is.
I like your idea.
Yeah, well, I'll just broadcast on the UTS and keep checking in with those guys, on Skype, and anytime you want to flip over, and you could just pull up the Ultimate Trader Showdown on your side, Johnny, and just listen in and do it that way, or you could just Skype me, and then they would be on here with me, and then we could just check in on them. And for anybody out there that's just want to watch both stations, they could watch the Ultimate Trader Showdown and Day Trading Radio at the same time if you wanted to continue to watch.
Yeah, that's what I will do. I'll have it on my side over here. Let me put it up now.
Of course, there's nothing up there yet because I'd have to stop the broadcast and start it, but we'll do that in just a few.
So it's not. Is it broadcasting now?
No, there's no way to broadcast. Well, you know what? Yes, it probably is now, but it might be because Brian switched over that station to just carry the DTR broadcast. But I'll switch over and broadcast on the Ultimate Trader Showdown channel, and then switch the site over. So it'll be there when you go to it after we.
Yeah,
after we stop it.
I do see it on the Ultimate Trader Showdown, which is good. I just want to make sure about that.
Okay.
Cool. Looks pretty good. And it had gas and Yankel up there. So excellent.
Yeah.
I like that site. I wish we could do more with it.
Yeah, we can.
Oh my God, gas is like upset there.
Gas is $500 realized profit here, and Yankel had one go terribly wrong against him, so now he's negative.
See, I was wondering. I came back and I saw all of a sudden I seen that everything switched up here. So what happened here? Let me see
I took an 850 or 45 cross, went against me.
Oh.
He was short, and it stopped out, but right on the tick, 4 cars, and that wiped out all his profits. And
yeah. That's the problem I find with taking those. When it goes against you.
Oh, it took off. Yeah, it is hard. It's a game of like, I always call them musical chairs. It's like things are going good, but they could pull it at any time. It's tough. I mean, you have to have so much discipline. In a point where I sometimes lock myself in. I just put that bracket order in, and I just lock myself into a quarter point because I know. That's a guarantee. It's not a guaranteed thing, but like once that order goes through and I take it off, be it $25 or be it $12.50, it's still cash in the pocket, and you can do that over and over again as long as you wait for your. That's just what I'm trying to do. Cablevision here pushing higher.
Hey, Johnny. Do you have your Skype under your audio settings? Do you have it set to automatically adjust your microphone?
Yeah.
Because the volume on it kept ramping itself up because there was just noise, because you weren't talking. And then, what was happening? I was getting the Ben was so loud,
Yeah.
I have mine set to just automatic. What's the matter with you, Gas? You're in the laughing gas now?
Well, Screen Tan just PM me. He says, "Can't you juggle or something while you trade? Let's pick it up a bit, huh?"
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go? Don't worry, last hour.
I will tell you a quick true story. I got a brain surgeon buddy of mine. He's actually an active trader, but he and his brother are in the Guinness Book of World Records for juggling. And somebody had taken a picture of him juggling balls, and they replaced the balls with brains because the guy's a brain surgeon. So he was actually juggling brains. Kind of funny.
Kind of sick too.
Isn't that against the Hippocratic Oath or something?
Yeah. Maybe he had to be there. I don't know. It was funny to me.
Yeah, you had to be there. All right, so Johnny, you want to go ahead and I'll stop it from here, and then
let's just pick things up again. We'll pick things up on the other side, and then I'll just keep on referring back to the Ultimate Trader Showdown,
right.
Or I'll screen, I'll get it up there.
Another 2 hours left, so anything can happen. So.
Yeah, we leave off with Gas, commanding lead here, $525. We pretty much started at what time? 12:45. So not even it's just after an hour. $500 an hour at Gas. That's probably what you make now. All right, so
I wish.
Let me take that show over. We'll go back to the overall markets. If you guys want to follow the Ultimate Trader Showdown, just go to ultimatetradershowdown.com, and it'll continue to be a live show there in a few minutes.
I'll have it up there in just a few.
And I'll check back with you in a few.
All right, guys. All right? Yep. All right, sounds good.
Thanks so much.
Yep.
And thanks for covering for me today. That was a big help. All right, let me see now. Let me find where my freaking mouse is.
No problem, Johnny. Enjoyed it, man. All right, I'm going to hit stop now.
All right. You hit stop. I'll hit go.